Hi, it's Bartek from Road Racing Global. I have a pleasure to present you today our conclusions from the test of the new Pirelli tires, the P Zero Race TLR SL-R. So this is the update that was released mainly due to Pirelli opponents like Continental and others who already have in their lineup something which was faster than the basic race tires like Pirelli P Zero Race RS. Which was also presented on this channel. You can see the video. Why is it like that? It's the demand of today's pro cyclists who are looking for every watt saving. And how do they achieve it? Okay, there are many ways. There is a frame, there is a position, there is a clothing, but there are also the tires. And the tires are very, very important part of the equation. Why? Because they give you everything. Also the rolling resistance is present from the early beginning of each spin. You don't need to have to achieve some kind of speed. You are with it since the very start of your ride. And the rolling resistance, it's not the only thing that is important here by the race tires. There are also other things like grip, like wet grip, which is very, very crucial, especially at the World Tour races. It happens pretty frequent that it rains during Giro, maybe not during Vuelta, but during Giro for sure. And then when you are descending with high speeds on the tires, you got to trust them. And here is the Pirelli brand. Pirelli brand, I have also had the pleasure to watch live the F1 race in Hungary, in Hungaroring, and then there in person I can watch what does that mean, the 300 kilometers per hour speed and all these sections, these technical sections on Hungaroring, when these cars are insanely stable, and you think it should blow them out of the track, of the course, but it doesn't happen. The tire has a grip and keeps the F1 car stable on the track. And Pirelli delivers those tires. They also deliver tires to other motorsport, and those tires are manufactured in Italy. Why is it so important? I work for industry, as you may know. Please, if you want to check it, please visit the Slow Twitch podcast. The link is in the bio of the channel. It was recorded in March 2026, so you can watch it and hear what do I do professionally. I work in an industry, and when you want to share your highest possible technique, your technologies, it's very risky to put it outside of your organization, to let somebody do for you the job. If you want to be professional, you should keep it for yourself. And that's what Pirelli is doing. The highest technologies that are involved into these tires, so the compound, which is composed out of some polymers, which is called Smart Evo 2, and the casing, light casing here, which is light core, which is also very special. I will tell about it in a minute. And all the technologies are in-house technologies of Pirelli, and that's why those tires are produced solely in Italy. What is it all about? Well, we already had very fast tires from Pirelli, the RS model, but the casing here is a bit thinner. The Smart Compound 2 is also a bit more advanced, and it gives all the required things like grip, speed, wet grip, and all what is needed to make these tires successful. But there is one more thing. By high speeds, the aero counts. It's even present nowadays in gravel tires. So what about the road tires when the average speed in Paris-Roubaix is close to 50 kilometers per hour? And what did Pirelli has done? The pass through from the tire to the rim is seamless almost. So it's due to the shape of the tire, which is exactly fitted to this to the rim. It causes that the airflow is attached to the rim for a longer time, and it causes really the speed. The air resistance is lower, and that's why is it applied here. What's more, Pirelli has distinguished two things. When you have the inner rim width from 21 millimeters to 23 millimeters, the best suited tire for this is 28 millimeters, and when you have 23 up to 25, the best suited tire will be the 30 millimeters tire, so 30C tire. Pirelli also has tested the hookless and non-hookless rims. It doesn't matter. Both have the same possibilities, so the inner shape of the rim does not affect the total speed of the system. This tire is compatible also with hookless, so you can use it on whichever rims you want. Generally, Pirelli tires are easy to mount. These were also pretty easy to mount. It went really fast and seamless. It's of course it's tubeless setup. The wheels are 60 millimeters Vision RC with carbon spokes. And what are the feeling of the ride? Pirelli, in comparison to the other top two manufacturers, has the sensation of speed. You feel it. You feel it on the road. When this tire accelerates, you really can feel it, and it's really a very pleasant sensation. They are very grippy on the corners, and I tested this also under various pressures. The best suited for myself was 5.2 at the rear, 5.0 at the front. I tested it also at higher pressures, but then it becomes harsh. I don't believe that somewhere around 6 bars is a good pressure for riding these days, especially on 28C tires. So these were my impressions. I do not had the possibility to ride in a full rainy weather. The tarmac was just a bit wet and it was still okay, but the testing under heavy rain is still in front of me. I will do this if it's warm around. It doesn't make me feel any trouble with that. So the weight of these tires is 277 grams per piece. It's acceptable. I truly saying I don't want to ride on the lighter tires. I don't demand it. It really gives you no progress, in my opinion, the difference of 10 grams or 15 grams. Of course, these tires are lighter than the predecessors, than the RS version, but that is, I think that the bigger difference is in suppleness than in effectiveness of the ride. Sorry. Pirelli is for sure one of the top players nowadays in pro racing. Mathieu van der Poel races on these tires and other riders as well. They have already won plenty of races on these tires. They are very successful, and this company, I think, is fully committed to make a huge progress. Not every big tire company is committed into producing a really top tier bicycle tires. There are examples of that, but Pirelli is. And they really, in short time, due to move to Italy with the production, they are in an absolute top spot on the market, fighting for being one of the best, really. There is also no thread here. It's clear above this. There is some structure. We will try to show you this on some macro shots later on. But there is no distinctive thread pattern or something like this. They decided it to be sleek. The thing is, it is ideally shaped with the rim. This is incredible what do they here achieved with this tire, and of course I will have something more to say after riding them for 2,000–3,000 kilometers. It will be somewhere in the year. I will come back with some short video updating this. But as of now, I'm really impressed. This tire is stunning. And that's it, what I have to say to you. Please subscribe the channel. The channel is growing rapidly thanks to your subscriptions. And keep in touch with Road Racing Global.